Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my May TBR. I know we're already like a week into May, but I decided since I have not done a video in a while or even a TBR in a while that I just really wanted to choose some books and stick to those books for 1 month and see how that goes. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books to show you. So not a ton of books for a month, but lately I haven't been reading a lot, and I am 5 books behind schedule on my Goodreads reading challenge, which is one I want to read 50 books in the year of 2019. So I'm 5 books behind, I have 5 books here, and let's get into it. So 2 of the books that are on my TBR are actually 2 that I'm currently reading. I am currently reading a bunch of books, and I just really need to knock those down. So I do have 2 books here that I am currently in the middle of, one of them being The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This book was a book that my sister actually picked up off of my shelf and told me, here, you gotta read this. It is so good. And I trust her, and I trust everybody's opinion, basically, that I've seen where they said that this is an amazing book. So I decided to start reading it. I am currently 117 pages into it already. I started it yesterday. I am really enjoying it. If you don't know already, this book is an adult fiction book set in the 1800s. It is set in both London as well as the United States, and it also does a lot of time jumps, but it follows 2 main characters, a young man named Marco and a young woman named Celia. They are the apprentices to 2 magicians, and they soon find out that they are in a competition against each other, and I believe there's going to be romance. I believe they're going to be destined to fall in love with each other, and that just seems right up my alley. I am really enjoying this, so I think I'll be able to fly through this one. And then the second book that I'm currently reading, but also the second book on my TBR, is An Unkindness of Ghosts by Rivers Solomon. This book is one that I've heard some good things about. I have not heard a lot of people talk about it though. I believe Riley from Riley Marie really enjoys it. And this is another one where I asked my sister just to choose a book off my shelf and I'll read it because I was just really struggling with choosing books to read. She has not read this, but she said that the cover and the title really drew her eye. So I'm glad she picked it up because I am currently 155 pages into it, and although I still have yet to finish it, I've been reading it for like a month now, I am enjoying it. There is, however, a lot of scientific terms because this is a adult sci-fi set in the future. I believe it is set on a ship that originated from Earth, and now it's just many centuries into the future, and they're going to this unknown place that I'm not even sure what it is from the book itself, but has a lot to do with power dynamics within the spaceship itself, as well as the fact that a lot of the darker skinned people on the ship are used as slaves as well as treated as less than. And it seems like it's going to be another take on basically the Civil War. Also, there is a lot of LGBTQ plus representation in this, and I'm super excited about that. So I think I'll be able to fly through the rest of it. Hopefully, now that I'm putting a TBR out, it will push me to finally finish it. But yeah, I am enjoying it. Now on to the other 3 books that I have not started yet, so I don't know too much about them besides their premises. One of them is Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Sheehan McGuire. This is the second book in the Wayward Children series. I read Every Heart a Doorway, also by Sheehan McGuire. Actually, it's right here. You could see it. Oh my gosh. It's right there. Hidden right there. I did read that one. I gave that one 5 out of 5 stars. It was absolutely amazing. So now it's time that I finally dive into the second book. The 4th one just came out recently, earlier this year, so I really got to finish this. Also, super slim. I think it will be a really quick read. If you don't know what the Wayward Children series is, it is a kind of like an urban fantasy, maybe just fantasy-esque. These children are put into a boarding school, and from what I can understand, these children were children that were once taken into another world and kind of grew up there and then were put back into the real world, and they kind of have to adjust to the whole change. I do like how there is LGBTQ plus representation in this series as well. This one is a prequel, I believe, to Every Heart a Doorway, and following two characters that you met in Every Heart a Doorway, Jack and Jill, twin sisters. This is their story of how they became who they were in Every Heart a Doorway. So I'm super excited for this one. I know that I'm going to be able to fly through it. I read Every Heart a Doorway in one day, so this one should be pretty easy to get to. Then the fourth book I want to read in the month of May is The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chokshi. I have read The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chokshi, and I didn't like that one very much. I will leave a link to my video review that I did for it down below. However, I wanted to give this author another shot, and when I heard about this book, I was very intrigued. Plus, the cover is absolutely gorgeous. I know very little about this book besides the fact that people really seem to enjoy it. From what I can understand is this main character is offered an opportunity to find his true inheritance by this ancient order. I know that this is set in the 1880s and in Paris, so that's really interesting. The main character, in order to figure out his inheritance, enlists the help of a few other characters. There's an engineer, a historian, a dancer, and a brother-in-arms, all with their own secrets and all with their own dark past, I'm assuming. I hope there's a little bit of romance. It looks like there should be a little bit of romance, judging from the cover, but you can't judge a book by its cover all the time. I am super excited to read this. I just realized that this is the only young adult book that is on my TBR this month, which is kind of insane because I usually tend to read more young adult novels. So I am super pumped for this one. I think I'll be able to fly through it if I really enjoy it. And then the fifth and final book that I want to read this month is The Ruin of Gods by Jen Lyons. This is an adult fantasy novel that I'm super excited to read. It is about a boy named Kyron. He is a thief and a minstrel's son, and he grew up on tales of long-lost princes and heroes, dragons, demons, gods, prophecies, all of those lovely tales that you hear of growing up. He has also heard those tales. Then he finds out that he is the son of a treasonous prince, and he is suddenly thrown into one of those fairy tales that he grew up hearing as a child, except this might not be exactly how he envisioned it. Because he's probably not the one that's destined to save the Empire, he'll probably be the one to destroy it. So, that sounds really exciting, especially because it doesn't seem like your basic hero chosen one story. It seems like just the opposite. It seems like your basic chosen one is going to destroy everything story, which I'm excited for. So there you have it. These are the 5 books I hope to read in the month of May. Please let me know if you've read any of these novels and what you've thought about them. I would love to know. I have links to all of my social medias in the description down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you all next time. Bye!